Alright, this short video is for my Honda students. We covered Mode 1 and Mode 2 as far as entering in those tests without the use of a scan tool. Honda also gives you the ability of doing a gauge self-diagnostic test without a scan tool. Now to do that, I have to kind of dance with my what Honda was calling their multifunction switch, basically the headlight switch here, the gauge reset button here. It might be on the steering wheel, but in this case it's here, and the ignition switch. So what we need to do with this, we're going to start with the key in the off position. I need to press and hold the reset button. Then I'm going to have to turn the headlights on to the parking lamps. Then I turn the key to on, at which time I come back, turn the headlamps off, on, off, release the reset button, and then push it rapidly 3 times. And that should set it up. That's going to take a little bit of coordination, and maybe some rhythm would be helpful. I don't know if I have either, but I'm going to give it an attempt to show you how to do this. Okay, push and hold the reset button, move the headlamps to parking, turn the key to on, come over, turn the lights off, on, off, release the reset, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, and there's everything going on there. What we have here then is the gauge sweep. All of the gauges are sweeping. We also have all of the warning indicators, the lamps coming on and they're blinking. Now, one thing that's not showing up here, because I don't have any kind of problems with it as far as I know, if I had a problem with FCAN or BCAN serial data bus, I would have a message right here, okay, showing me that there was a problem with either or both of those two communication buses. No DTCs, but they would tell me if there was an error in the communication lines. Now, if I'm looking and for some reason I missed a gauge or something, I could push the reset button again, have them sweep. So there are my gauges. Isn't that lovely? All the indicators there. Now, another thing that this test will allow us to do, at least in a limited fashion, something similar to Mode 2, where we could look at the input test on some of the switches. Now, on this particular vehicle, very limited number to, well, the cruise control and a couple other things. So, to see if the input is working, I'm going to push this decel button here. Here's the beep, release. Okay, there's the resume Excel, cancel, and the cruise, turn it on there. Okay, so at least I know these switches do operate. The input test shows me that. So if you find yourself without a scan tool and you want to check some inputs, Mode 1, Mode 2, and then the gauge self-diagnostic test worked pretty good. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.